Hi, this is JezMM. A lot of people are freaking out over the concept of gyro controls and the special stages on 3DS, especially considering the gyro controls on the Wii U version of Sonic Lost World are absolutely horrendous. So I just thought I'd put together a little video to show that the gyro controls do actually work really well on the 3DS. Now, first things first, you do have to completely embrace them to have fun with this, and this is the one criticism I'd have: you cannot play the special stages on a train or anything. It's just next to impossible. But I did just want to show off that when you can play with the gyro controls, they do work really well, unlike the Wii U version of Sonic Lost World. So, let's just restart the old special stage here. Okay, so yeah, this is just a quick demo, really. So I'm looking around with the 3DS. As you can see, Sonic responds absolutely one-to-one with the controls. Even to the point that... Okay, where's the Chaos Emerald? Okay, there's the Chaos Emerald ahead of me there. I probably shouldn't have started this tilting slightly upwards. Okay, so the Chaos Emerald is ahead of me there. Let's see what's behind there. Okay, it's the top of that door frame there. So if we spin completely around... Chaos Emerald, top of the door frame. Like, it's literally Sonic goes the way that you're pointing in real life. They're absolutely perfect controls. There's no problems with them at all, other than where you start on the neutral position. So I'm just going to restart at a more easier position to play from with the camera, so I haven't got my arm up in the air all the time. Okay. So you hold the A button down to boost forward. Because the controls are so precise, you can literally play most of the stages boosting the entire time, but not in a kind of, oh, boost to win, that sounds easy way, just in a kind of generally the controls are that tight. For example, say I miss this, whoops, if you can swing around fast enough, so can Sonic. Now, if you are not able to stand in the middle of the room, as I currently am. Probably shouldn't have looked away from the screen there. There we go. If you're not able to play in the middle of a room, your only option is to use the X button, which holds Sonic still. So I'll just do an example of how it might look if you're sitting down. So I'll stop focusing on collecting stuff for a second. Okay, so now I'm sitting down on my bed. The only way to play here, say that's as far as I can turn, that's as far as I can turn. What you would do is, okay, say you want to go to the Chaos Emerald over there, you hold down X to hold Sonic still, and you want to move the 3DS in the opposite direction. Release X, and then move it back to a neutral position, or to the right in this case because I was making a sharp turn. Say I want to turn left, you hold X. No wait, that turn right. You get the point, it's kind of confusing to do while recording. But that's the only way to play if you don't want to stand up to do it, you know, if you don't have... if you have an office chair or something, I guess you could spin it all the way around using that. But generally, if you're staying in one place, the only way to do it is to do this method of holding X, returning to a non-neutral position, releasing X, and then moving the 3DS so the neutral position is the way you want to be going, and then you can make minor adjustments, obviously, from the neutral position to collect stuff. But the point is, apart from the obvious oversight that, you know, this should have allowed for control stick play, even if it isn't as smooth as the gyro play, you know, just so it's possible to play these stages at all when sitting down. If you embrace the gyro controls, as I'm doing now, sticking my head up at the ceiling, they do just work really well, and I've had a lot of fun speedrunning these stages and trying to do it as perfectly as possible. So I'll just finish this one up. I don't really have anything else to say, so if you've got what you came for out of this video, you can stop watching now. But I figured I may as well just finish what I started. Oh yeah, that's the point. So I was complaining about having to stick my head up in the air that whole time, and if it was really bothering me that much, all I had to do was hold X to, there we go, and that's restored the neutral position to something more comfortable now. But yeah, I personally find them really fun. It's very unorthodox, and it was kind of silly for them to not put in any kind of control stick option, even though it wouldn't be as precise as Gyro. I think I said that already. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video to show that the controls do work well, because I can't stand the Gyro controls in the Wii version for stuff like Eagle, the Eagle Wisp and that sort of thing. They just handle awfully. I had no idea what I was doing. And that's one collected Chaos Emerald. So yeah, for the too long didn't read version, which presumably you don't need because you're still watching, the gyro controls were silly to put in as mandatory, but if you embrace them, they work well, and you'll have some fun. So that is all. Goodbye.